Shares of Tesla taking some losses this morning, down nearly 6%.
Can Americans still support Tesla with everything that's happening? Right now, Tesla isn't just dealing with high tariffs, it's also facing strong competition from other big car makers like Volkswagen and Stellantis. These companies are putting a lot of money into electric vehicles and offering cheaper models with great features. In places like Europe, where local car brands are strong, Tesla is no longer the only choice. Many buyers are starting to pick other brands that offer better prices and customer service. On top of that, Tesla's financial health isn't looking good. Its stock has dropped by over 53%, falling from $770 billion to $635 billion in value. This is mostly because of tariffs and rising competition. When investors see trouble, they pull their money out, and that can leave Tesla short on cash. If Tesla doesn't have enough money to make and deliver cars, prices could go up even more. That makes it harder for families to afford a Tesla, especially when other brands are offering similar cars for less. To understand why things got so bad, we need to go back to the U.S. trade war. In 2018, President Trump added big taxes on steel and aluminum from other countries to protect American businesses. But that also hurt relationships with trade partners like the European Union. In response, the EU came up with a $27 billion plan to hit back by taxing American goods like motorcycles, wine, and tech. This wasn't just about money. It was a message that the EU wouldn't be pushed around. The U.S. government warned that this would hurt both sides, especially American farmers and manufacturers. But the EU stood firm, saying it needed to protect its economy and reduce its dependence on the U.S. Even though countries like Germany and France were worried about the fallout, they all agreed to stick together. EU leaders know that if they're divided, they'll be weaker, so they're staying united to have more power in negotiations. Trump's America First approach is starting to feel more like America alone. Big U.S. companies like Tesla, Apple, and GM are shifting production to Canada and Europe to avoid unpredictable U.S. policies. After Trump's recent tariff threats, stock prices dropped, showing that investors see political instability as bad for business. True leadership builds trust, something countries and companies need in uncertain times. Constant policy changes are driving allies and investors away. Europe is stepping up with an €800 billion Readiness 2030 defense plan, signaling a shift away from relying on U.S. weapons. Leaders like Denmark's defense chairman say the U.S. can no longer be trusted, especially when Trump talks about selling weaker weapons to allies just in case. Canada recently announced a $6 billion radar project with Australia, showing it's also moving away from U.S. defense partnerships. In Greenland, Trump's unofficial diplomacy angered Denmark, reminding everyone Greenland isn't for sale. As both sides dig in, global trade faces disruption, and companies like Tesla may pay the price. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more information.